gift. You're welcome, bro. All right. Mina, I've come to try and analyze when that will be easy to interpret your financial statement. Although you might not be able to prepare them, but at least you will try and prepare and understand on your financial statement. So my duty is to do that. So maybe when we can start with what are financial statements? So this is a report by the financial activity of your business. Where is it in terms of the money that you've received, the money where did it go to? Where is it now? Right. So financial statements are for that, to check the performance of the business, to check the position of the business. So one statement cannot diagnose the company's health. So you need all the statement to check the performance, to check the position, to check the cash flow, the inflows of your cash. So lay one, you will have a performance. It won't tell exactly what is your business health or unhealth. So you need 4, which is your business balance sheet, your income statement, your cash flow, and then the statement of owner's equity. Pamsley. Is your hand up?
Wait.
You want to use your hand up?
That's not an abstraction.
So the paperless in is just 2 sets of financial statements that we're going to zoom in, which is your statement of comparison income. Normally we refer it as your financial performance, and then the other one is your statement of position, which is referred as a balance sheet. So the financial position, this one, the financial performance, which is your income statement, show you how much money the company has received. It also shows you how much money the company has spent. So are we making a profit? Are we making a loss? So is it a surplus or is it a deficit? So the statement in this corner is so in this statement there are 2 components, 3 components, of which utobone income yako, and then ubone your expenses, and then you have to see your profit. Let's go get to the financial statement of comprehensive. On the same document, the first one, we've got sales. So the reason why I was checking what is it exactly that you're doing, it was assisting, but then still income is income.
It's income.
Yeah. So when your income will be the service that you've rendered. So for someone lotshengisile naye, whenever to hour. So the service. So what you've sold. So that's what is bringing income to your business.
Yeah.
So in cases whereby you are selling a product, you will buy it, either you buy the product or you produce the product. So whereby you buy or you produce the product, you're going to spend something there to get the product. So we call that cost of sales, the costs that you've incurred to produce or for that product. So those are your cost of sales.
Business, the cost of sales would be my traveling cost and good market are going to my companies that are dealing with the facilitation to see a business.
We had a nice discussion in Mataffin about that, and then we ended up agreeing we rather put them on expenses.
Okay.
La pass only for abantu labastokako. If we store mathematics like 10, which in the store mathematics like 10 and 10 rand. right, Charity? That's what we have agreed.
So we are saying the cost
Yeah,
for carrying the goods.
yeah, which are directed
Mm.
directed to the goods,
Oh,
not the marketing. Then the marketing we can put it under
Right,
expenses.
All right.
Yeah,
So the money that you've spent to running the business, then
Yeah.
those will be your expenses.
Yeah.
the issue training, go to the training, would improve presentation skill. Well, because that is it's a long term thing. It's going to benefit you long term. Yeah, so it will be under expenses. So lower ile mali investor for letting to leto titokunika le mali in that short period of time. Le long term because we are namuhla training, but kutokunceda namuhla kusasa, even next day, even that other year, even that other year.
I understand.
Yeah.
So in this case, we're not going to service rendered. No?
Yeah.
There are no cost of sales. There is nothing that are cost towards servicing your rendering your services out. But then, as in your rendering service, you've got transport that you need to incur. So that will be your expenses. So they fall under your operating expenses. So we will have transport. What else would we have?
Salary.
If there are people that you're working with,
The salary in itself.
yeah, you've got a
I
salary.
think we should emphasize on that actually. With the salary, see, with staff. Now we staff, you are employed. So if none of my one, I'd call it 1,500 or 220 rand, it should appear there.
Yeah, explaining the logo to say we've got a salary and a wage.
Yeah.
By salary is what you get in a monthly,
Yeah.
but a wage is you get it but in second week or weekly. So what else? It will be your salary, it will be transport.
Where's the rent, the office?
Yeah, rental office.
Internet and telephone.
It is internet and telephone.
A second office shows there's security, there's insurance.
Exactly.
Marriage and services.
Yeah, even and when I love my expenses, I could also find my tools of trade, like normal car or the laptop or the my assets. My assets. Okay.
About interest income. Interest income, it's an income or it's an interest, that you will receive from Fagima savings, the interest that the bank will give you. Interest that the bank will give you for keep an email with them. So that's an income to the business. So you will record it as interest income.
On the other one, Legacy and the Layabu Vodacom, Nabo Celsi, we are Kumbula label we are from investment. Right?
Maybe
the big companies they invest or in general other equity.
They
buy 30 million by invest in other companies.
So it's an investment.
Like
it's an investment.
But hard but my shares in other companies.
Or equity.
Okay. Alright. So there is the direct one in bank, which is normally 1 million what are the savings in a bank.
And it's my 40,000 if my fixed deposits, yeah.
Okay.
So after that, so the income yako, then you've taken your expenses, all your expenses that you've incurred. We are able to say, is the business making profit or the business is making a loss?
Okay.
So what we also like to add, Ubala, it's better to have comparative figures so that you are able to compare how did the company perform the previous year compared to this year. So with this statement, we're comparing 2 years, we're comparing 2020 and 2021. So we're able to say, from last year, the business made a profit of 261. This year, the business made a profit of 328. So the business is actually growing.
So yeah, cool. So ila mina ngithanda khona kakhulu la ngibheka la ekugcineni kuphela phela with le business yakho. But what I find before qhubeka Charity, what I find interesting as mentioned le Mataffin ukuthi what I love about finances, as much as it's numbers, they speak. And now I picked up something. But if we check my expenses yalabantu lawa 2020, if we check item by item, la 2021 are increasing the 2020. Which means the cost of living has improved, né?
Exactly.
But then as a business person, as a CEO, this tells you as a person, if last year you surviving over 800,000, next year I must do more than that or else I'm out of business because the expenses has increased. So for me, I find that interesting because it keeps you on your toes as a CEO. And this is a small thing, but you're talking about other people, about businesses, they don't pick up this thing, but then not a cost. If you told me skip and next year, year pays and no matter pays it means you must start to sell more yet to keep all your problems. And this also shows us the importance, the Charity of a financial statement. Because we are able to see now within last year it was very cheap, my rent very cheap. This year rent I may approve. I wanted to pass that Charity. Thanks.
With a financial performance, you can also do it monthly. You can also do it monthly. Some they do it quarterly, some they do it yearly.
But normal years are monthly, it means you just check. But obviously you'll have that because you need to understand it's a business. Every month you spend a money. And that, like I'm saying, it speaks. As a person, you must know as a business, it's which month and why. Can I replicate that on the other months? Or in terms of ice cream, imagine years and the summer, June, prepared. In the June, I won't even be able to make money back on our savings. What do I bring in the business so that when it's dry with June, I'm able to make money? So you see, for me, like I'm saying, this number speaks actually. There's no way you lead a business if you are unable to interpret this. There's no way you are playing.
For instance, I'm a treasurer, so I do my report quarterly. So we are able to analyze which month drop in terms of your tithe. Because in the church, it's tithe the income yet. And then the expenses will be your electricity. So you are able to analyze it in the graph to say, okay, but for this month, your tithe. So even in your company, you are able to say, oh, okay, when you analyze it in a graph, drop a corner. And what are the reasons?
So by Mfundisi, I say it's a strategy with Mfundisi. Then may as the man always the tithe is low, you must preach about tithe. The old me,
December in January.
Yeah. So but the Mfundisi could strategize with this man. So it speaks actually. Thanks for that example.
All right. What else can we cover here?